Now, many of you know that NEO has been implementing strategies that will make them be more efficient financially, and this is something that is not starting now. It's something that started in the second half of 2023. I have discussed that the CEO of NEO has came and said that look, they are going to focus 2023 second half. He said they are going to focus on project that makes financial sense. They implemented that strategy in various departments, and that strategy has been working for them. I mean, early this year, he came, the CEO, and stressed the point of the return on investments or whatever projects they are doing, whatever research and developments they are doing. He wants to know how much money this will bring back to NEO, which I think this is very important to the new investors. Now, the reason why I'm taking you there is because apparently there has been some layoffs done in February, and some have been done now, of NEO reducing the team from their sub brand and their main brand. You will know that NEO has already started merging the delivery centers, where not only for their sub brand Onvo, you will only get it at a Onvo maybe designated store or a delivery place, but you will be getting the Onvo deliveries at also NEO delivery centers, which this is great, as it shows that NEO is really serious about making sure that they cut costs, which is why we also read that they are cutting off, or they cut off some of the employees, right? I know that this, to some people, it might not look right, but I think it's a good strategy, because I think what for us to need to get to profitability, NEO needs to not spend that much, and this is a part of initiative that NEO is doing. We spoke about the CBU, or Sell Business Unit strategy, that NEO implemented, which also again talks about the ROI, or return on investments, on the projects that NEO is doing, which again, that it is also good. But something on this report that we read today that is very important is that, coming from some of the NEO employees inside, they have highlighted that NEO battery swapping stations, or more and more NEO battery swapping stations, are hitting profitability, or are now profitable, which this is good news. I mean, the amount of money that apparently NEO now spends on deploying and making battery swapping station is between 1 to 2 million RMB, which in a couple of months back, or in the past, it was 5 to 6 million RMB. So it means that NEO has cut down on cost as to how much they spend to build battery swapping station. And to hear employees of NEO coming and said there are some battery swapping station, or maybe battery swapping station, are hitting profitability on a daily swap, which you will know that for profitability, or for a battery swapping station to hit profitability, they need to have completed 60 battery swaps per day. So this is what they are basically saying, to say more and more battery swapping stations are hitting 60 battery swaps per day, which is good, which is exciting. A lot of people make a mistake about NEO and think that it is only a car company, but this is a company that is also a EV infrastructure company, because not only do they provide EV chargers like what most EV car companies will do, over and above that, they go an extra mile and deploy, or they are deploying battery swapping stations, which this technology in itself, it's so unique to what other EV competitors are doing. I mean, there is no EV charger in the world, that can charge the car from 0 to 100 faster than the 4th generation battery swapping station, which is able to swap a battery onto a NEO car in less than 3 minutes. There is no charger out there, which means that battery swapping station remains that technology that is quite fast, the massive convenience that you get when you subscribe to bus, which is good news, right? I am happy, I am excited about this. NEO is doing whatever they can to make sure that this year they get to profitability, and the initiatives that NEO is doing already signals or shows us that NEO wants to be profitable. I mean, other news that we read on the same article, apparently the president of Onvo, it looks like he has already started picking up his bags and is about to leave NEO, right? Or he is about to leave Onvo as the president, because he failed to meet deliveries expectations. January, he had said we'll get 15,000. February also, the deliveries were not as what was expected, and because of that, I think he might be obviously leaving the company, but that has not been confirmed by NIO. Let's make it, these are still rumors, these are still allegations, and we'll wait for NIO's official announcement. But what has been happening, apparently the vice president of Onvo has been the one doing meetings, right? But again, NIO has not officially commented on this, but let's wait, let's see how things transpire or how things unfold. I look forward to what will happen, and hopefully Onvo gets to a place where they sell, of course, the 30,000 this year, sometime this year, which will be so good, so incredible to see that takes place. The good thing is that with NIO, they can always play around with incentives. While other car companies maybe will have to cut more prices on their cars to try to make sure that they stay in the game, NIO can just introduce an incentive on their battery swapping, for instance, and that triggers or that spikes their orders, because a lot of people, obviously, they will want to complete free or to get free battery swaps, and they will come to NIO and do so. I mean, last year in March, if I remember very well, NIO came and cut down or dropped down the battery rental prices. That made NIO sales to grow, that made NIO sales to spike, which is why I say battery swapping station can be used as an infrastructure that drives in more sales, because NIO can introduce discounts there, can introduce incentives there, and get the good sales, the good deliveries that, of course, will take them to the next level. So yeah, man, I just thought I'd give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about this. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds with the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. I know share price wise NIO might not be doing the best, but long term will win. Blue sky will come. Those that are persevering will most definitely be rewarded with time. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Do not forget to share this video, because there are some new investors that might just be waiting to hear such news, such good news about NIO. Yesterday, NIO finished up 18%, which was so great. In Hong Kong, NIO is up 10% as I'm doing this video, which again, that is great, that is amazing, and it shows you that the share price of NIO, it's recovering, and the more strategies that NIO implements to try to not only capture sales but also reduce on their losses or on their operating expenses, that will help them get closer and closer to profitability, which is what as investors we want to see. That's all from me. Long term will win, and God bless you all.